Then, of course, the number of students writing it. That will be the number of students in your class. Then the examiner for the course, who is the lecturer who taught you. Then the venue for the examination. So you need to take note of all this information. Get to find all the venues that you are going to write all your examinations, particularly now that you are fresh here. You may not have maybe attended lectures in some of the rooms that you are going to write exams. So for first semester, you may not go to some of the buildings. If your class is too small, you may have all your lectures around this place. You may not probably go to even Sawmill, Syndicate Hall, or the science building here. Very small class sizes will be around here. But for examination, you may be combined with other classes, and for that matter, you can go to that place. So immediately you get your timetable as a fresher, try to locate all the venues for the examination so that you don't miss your exams, because in the heat of the event, you may have to be running up and down. Where is this class? I've never been there before. And you may be misled by those who you will meet for directions. Dress decently for the examination. Decency is key. Dress decently. Don't go and provoke any invigilator with your dressing so that you would apply some of our rules. There is a rule that says that if the person is not decently dressed, he can sack you. Well, you know, it's a bit subjective. So the person can decide. It is up to him. It is up to him to decide what is decent for him or not. But then, even though the rule is a bit weak, don't give any chance for somebody to apply such a rule on you. Dress decently. You know, Ghanaian settings what is meant by decency. So just dress decently. If possible, leave all books and materials behind in your hall. Of course, you have to get to the exams hall just like 30 minutes before the exams. If possible, within that 30 minutes, I don't know what you are going to learn. Leave all the books and the papers behind so that you don't find yourself in a situation where you might leave one of the papers on you for any invigilator to see. Because it is an exam that it will be about the exams you are going to write, immediately they find it on you. There is no explanation that can save you from being punished for indulging in examination malpractice. So the rule says that any material that is related to the exams must be 200 meters away from where you are writing the exams. I don't know if you know 200 meters. Fortunately, we are on the football field. I know the athletes will tell you 100 meters is from that end to this end. I hope you get that. So 200 meters is a double of this, 2 times this length. So what is the rule telling you? The rule is telling you that leave that book in the house. Leave that books in the house. Don't bring it. Because 200 meters away from the exam center, if the exams is on this building, 200 meters away from that building will even be beyond the Get Fund hostel. So it means that what it's telling you is that leave the book in the house. Don't bring it. Submit to body check, because the invigilator and the security men over there can decide to search you, or they are supposed to search you, not that they can decide. They are supposed to search you when you get to the hall. And so be obedient and submit to body search, because it's part of the rules that they have to search you. You will not be allowed into the exams room 30 minutes after the start of the exams. So when the exams starts, if it is 8 a.m. and it starts the 8 a.m., after 30 minutes, nobody will be allowed to enter if you were not already in. Because if after the 30 minutes, you will not be allowed. So please get there early so that you will not fall in this particular rule. Unless specified by the examiner, programmable calculators, cellular phones are strictly prohibited. You are not supposed to send your phones in there. This time you are not allowed to send in there to receive the ABCD as is happening elsewhere. Leave the phone behind. If you bring it in, the invigilator can decide not to even help you keep it. If he does so and it gets missing, it is his own problem. So usually you will not get people to protect those materials or those properties for you. So get them, leave them in the house, lock it. I don't know what kind of call you'll be receiving within that 2 hours that you are going to write your exams, or 2 to 3 hours. Leave it, lock it, and then come and write your exams peacefully. Sit at your assigned seat. By the time you enter the exams hall, just as it happened during your SSC, your index numbers will be placed on the tables. Don't make any attempt to change the position as like a king. And we told him, this man, this cannot intimidate us. And as I speak, that guy has been withdrawn. Some have come dressed in their uniform, military uniform, police uniform, but that will not be enough to intimidate us. The rules will be applied no matter who you are. So don't try to indulge in any form of malpractice. Do not interfere with the stapling of our answer booklets. The answer booklets have been carefully printed, and so any attempt to staple to remove the staples will be seen as an offense to examination. And so when the answer booklets are given to you, particularly the supplementary ones, if